What is going on, guys? Holy here, back with you guys with another video for Nikke, Goddess of Victory. Guys, in today's video, I just want to go over just some skill descriptions to kind of make everything's plain and clear for you guys, and kind of hopefully make this your go-to video whenever you have to go over certain things in your Nikke regarding like crit rate, crit damage, things of that nature, and also Nikke skills. So without further ado, let's just get right into it, guys. So I'm just gonna go over and just in my order. So for Modernia, guys, I just want to go over hit rate, and as well as I know that she also does she increases her critical damage. So if you guys didn't know, hit rate, I said this before in one of my videos, but hit rate isn't accuracy. Hit rate is actually your damage fall off, meaning like shotguns is point blank range essentially, right? But the farther that they are, if their hit rate increase, that means shotguns can hit further, for example, making their damage more viable in combat. Now regarding the damage formula in this game, I went ahead and did some research with that. I'm gonna go ahead and link the formula below and kind of reiterate what I'm saying here. So basically, critical damage is not it doesn't multiply like attack buffs. Critical damage is an additive. So what does that mean, right? So what that means is since attack buffs, they multiply, crit damage and crit chance are much less effective than attack buffs, since they're additive, not multiplicative. So in this case, critical damage still viable, don't get me wrong, it's just less, it's lesser, kind of you're trying to go after that less than attack. But I don't want you to discourage using Modernia because she increases her attack as well with her new world skill. So yeah, and also her giant leap, her second skill. So just want to again kind of just give you guys that an overview. What I also wanted to go over, guys, is I actually want to go over Viper, because just there may be some confusion with their skill, and I kind of wish that they rewrote the explanation on her snake skill ability, because it's kind of vague. Actually, it's kind of misleading actually. So I just want to go over it. So snake skill does not affect an ally, it only affects herself. So basically what it does is a Viper will not be targeted by an enemy while the skill is in effect, so she cannot become the target of all single target attacks. Now, while it's in effect, the target of enemies' single target attacks will change to other characters. However, keep in mind that if a Rapture already launched an attack, it cannot be cancelled, so they can undo the vamp effect. So that's why they have her invincible for 1 second to make that skill a little bit more viable. And I'm just going to go over it just a little bit more. So single target attacks includes attacks launched at one enemy target. Most Rapture attacks are certain Nikke skills, or I'm sorry, Rapture attacks and certain Nikke skills, such as attacks often launched by other Nikkes in PvP. However, she's terrible in PvP. Don't even use her PvP. I'm just giving you some information with that. So normal attacks by Nikkes are included, although ordinary attacks cannot be launched at a character under vamp effect. So this effect can be undone when she is attacked by weapons with AoE, such as a rocket launcher user. Now, skills that enhance shooting, like Snow White and Maxwell's burst skill, also cannot be cast on a character under vamp effect, although Modernia's burst skill cannot target a character under vamp, which she can still deal damage with her burst skill's AoE attack. It gets kind of niche there, and no one's going to use it in PvP, but just thought I'd give you guys that information. So to undo this effect under certain durations, this effect will be circumstances, I'm sorry, this effect will be undone. So vamp can still be interrupted halfway through if it's regular duration under the following circumstance. So the effect will be undone when a Nikke suffers a direct attack. This can easily happen when struck by an attack meant to target 2 or more people. If she suffers a single attack before vamp takes place, the effect will also be undone. If she suffers shared damage from a continuous attack, the effect will remain in place, like Jackal's skill. When all other allies are dead, Vamp will be undone, and while her Vamp effect is in effect and all allies are dead, then it will be undone. And when all allies are dead, she cannot reactivate Vamp. So just to kind of go over that with you guys if you're wondering about Viper. But let's get on to the next character here. All right, guys, I also want to get into interruption part. And I kind of been wondering about interruption part, and I just want to go over what that does. So what interruption part does, guys, it increases the amount of damage Helm and her allies do to bosses that have those red circles during fights with them when they're about to do a big damage sweeper move. So that skill increases damage to those red dots, meaning that you can interrupt their skills quicker and better. Just in case you were wondering about that. And another thing to add on Helm, by the way, Helm, Novel, and Isabel, they all have unique buffs or debuffs that apply at the end of the damage formula, so their skill types are more valuable, just in case you were wondering about that. And again, I'll post some information for you guys under the description so you guys can look at that. But let's get on to the next couple of characters. All right, I want to also get into Rupee because there's kind of been some misconceptions on her increased stack count buffs. So just so you know, her stack count buffs, they only affect iron type. So for example, like Snow White and things that have iron attribute, they only affect those characters as well as the critical rate. Just so you guys know, just in case you're wondering, how come all my other characters aren't stacked, because they're not iron. And basically what that does, it's pretty self-explanatory. It increases all buffs count by 1 for those buffs that do have a stack count. But let's just get into the final character on my list here, which will be Pepper. And I also have a lot of requests about HP potency. So what HP potency does, it increases the effectiveness of other healing effects. So if you have, let's see, like Noise in her, for example, it will boost, and if HP potency is in effect, it will boost not only Pepper's but Noise's healing to your team as well. But that's pretty much it for today's video, guys. If you guys want me to go over any other aspect more in depth of this game for Nikke, Goddess of Victory, let me know in the comments below. I would love to interact with you guys, and please hit that like, notification bell, and subscribe to this channel, guys. It would help out the algorithm. And thank you so much, guys. Holy is out of here.